Cowboy called Chronicles. Cowboy called Chronicles. We're gonna get to some of this motion. Wait for a couple of y'all to get up in here. You know how we do, man. You know how we do. But before I do all that, I have to run a couple of errands. Top of the Sunday morning. From what I hear, I watched that Netflix last night, and I watched that old Terrence Crawford, who, happens to be a Jones, right? Look it up for yourself. Yes, Terrence Bud Crawford is a Jones. And I reckon my phone gonna be ringing because, right now we got a little bit of the algorithm. And a lot of these guys that sit online all day, every day, they want to be famous. They want to be celebrities. But they're not putting in the work. Terrence Crawford and his team, they put in the work. And now they are reaping the benefits of that work. Alright? Like I said, I'm about to go get my kids some chow real quick. I'm going to get me a coffee. Now, I really don't like the coffee over here at McDonald's. I'm not a McDonald's coffee type of guy, man. I like to make my own coffee. I like to go to my office at 7-Eleven Promotions and make my coffee. But, I'm going to get my kids some food. All right, I'm going to get my kids some food. Yeah, we're gonna do the Call Chronicles, man. I may do something later on at the desk, but I'm going to do the Call Chronicles and talk about this. Because I got everything all set up, right? But man, if y'all watched that fight last night, and I caught a little bit of the aftermath, a lot of these YouTubers, man, I told you this fight week really exposed a lot of these guys, man. But a lot of these YouTubers who you actually thought was somebody in boxing, they really not nobodies, man. They showed it. They can't stand on their own. They not really outside like that. They are what we like to call around here in cowboy country, they are fence saddlers. A real rock 'em, sock 'em, totem, right? He gonna stand on his own. He don't need a crowd. He's a man. He doesn't try to ride somebody else's wave. Well, what we seeing this week, not only do these guys not have their own wave, they have to ride the waves of others. They had to ride the waves of others. That's why, and I was telling a colleague of mine, right? Said, see, that's why I don't really network with a lot of these guys. They have weirdo tendencies. And not only do they have weirdo tendencies, they not really in the mud. They want you to think they in the mud. 9 in the building, hit the like button. Yes, good morning, ugly. I like that hat. Well, hit the like button if you like that hat. Hit the like button. What is your name, Tony? Your name is Tony. Are you Tony the Tiger? Tony the Tiger is great. All right, now I'm about to order my food, so let me hit the mute button real quick for you. Yes, you know, I have some rugrats. I have to feed my rugrats. Appreciate the 3 likes. Get a couple more of y'all up in here and we're gonna get to the motion. But I appreciate the 3 likes, man. We're gonna talk about this Crawford fella, man. This Crawford fella. Here you go. Yes, thank you so much. This Crawford fella is a great guy. He is a great guy. You gave me a blue name. I would like to subscribe. You give me a blue name. What is the blue name? Thank you. What is the blue name? Talk to me. I'll talk back. What is a blue name there, fella? I'm not too familiar. Hey, let me take off my glasses. What is the blue name there, fella? Moderator. Well, Chicken Hallelujah, this is your first time over here. I don't know you, Chicken. I'm sorry. You have to earn the moderator tag over here, Chicken. But I don't know you, Chicken. We just don't give out those things. Because the people that get those things, they're Team Jones. They're Team Jones, fair fella. I reckon I don't really know you, Chicken. I haven't seen you over here, Chicken. You could be one of them fake accounts there, Chicken. I'm sorry. Do you like Terrence Crawford? Are you a Terrence Crawford fan? Or are you a Charlie Kirk fan? Because we talking about Terrence and Charlie over here. Now, I really don't know what you're about there, Chicken. I have no clue what you're about there, Chicken, but you want me to accept you as family. See, my moderators are family. They are Team Shanewz. Team Shanewz LLC. But I don't know you. How you doing there, broski? Hit the like button. There we go. We got 4 likes. We got to get the likes up. You know? Just got my children some food. You know, my rugrats. Got my rugrats some grub. And then we're going to get it in, man. 6 in the building. Hit that like button. We should have 6 likes. We should have 6 likes. There we go. 5 likes. Keep the likes coming. We're going to talk about this Terrence Crawford fella, man. And Charlie Kirk. But Terrence Crawford, now I'm related to Terrence Crawford. I'm related to Roy Jones. I'm related to Buddy McGirt. I'm related to me. I don't know Beetle. I'm sorry. I don't know Beetle. What is your name, Joshua? Hit the like button, no Joshua. See, Joshua, you remind me of a Charlie Kirk type. I look nothing like a Beetlejuice. I have a chip too. Beetlejuice got missing a whole lot of teeth in his mouth. But I get it. You one of these old radical racist white boys that sit online and try to classify all the blacks as looking alike. Houston, Texas up in here. Shout out to Houston, Texas. Howdy there, partner. 10 in the building. 7 likes. You got to get the likes to match there we go. Thank you. Yes, thank you. You have a good day there. All right. We ready now, y'all. I'm gonna get this grub back to the house, back to my ranch. I'm gonna get this grub back to my ranch and feed my children, right? I'm gonna feed my children, and then I'm gonna do the car chronicles for you. I'm gonna do the car chronicles. I got my coffee. All right, I'm gonna get this back to the ranch. I'm gonna call my children, and then we're gonna have us some fun. We're gonna have us a shindig, man. See, I like to stay out the way, man. I've been watching what goes on this YouTube boxing, and shout out to all the official players that was on deck out there in Vegas. You know, a lot of people was out there, but they wasn't official. It showed this week. It definitely showed this week. They didn't want to pull up. It was 70,000 in attendance. 2 girls, 1 cup. What you say there, Sergey? Did I say your name there right there, Sergey? Sergey, you a Russian? Sergey, you a Russian? Let me know, fella. Are you a Russian guy? Are you a Russian? You been waiting a while there, huh, Sergey? Huh, there, Sergey? We get into these car chronicles there, Sergey. See, my children like McDonald's. Appreciate that, Sergey. 8 likes. There we go. Get the likes up. We almost at 10 likes. You know. But did y'all watch the fights on Netflix? And I want to say shout out to Netflix. The fights did not crash last night, man. And out of all the fights that was on, like I said, the weakest fight to me was the co-main event. You know, the Fernando Vargas kid and his opponent. You know, I think that was like a somewhat of a political favor. But other than that, man, the Lester Martinez fight. Lester Martinez is a big, strong, tough Guatemalan. He fought a big, strong Cameroonian, African. That was a hell of a fight. They called that fight a draw. Now, my nephew sparred that Hernandez guy, Martinez. He's a big, strong brute, man. He's a big, strong. You know them super middleweight guys are heavyweights. Them boys are big. They fight at 168, but them boys are big. But that was a hell of a fight too, man. Now you see that fight should have been the co-main, because the co-main fight kind of put me to sleep. It kind of put me to sleep, and in doing so, I kind of, I fell asleep, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fell asleep. But luckily for me, I woke up and I caught the final fight. Because that co-main event fight, man, that fight wasn't shit. But that's neither here nor there. I'm almost at my ranch, y'all. Once I get to my ranch, I'm going to put my gun up. Should I put my gun up? Let me know. Should I put my gun up or should I keep my gun out? You guys let me know. I'm going to do the live stream. I'm at my ranch. Should I put my gun up? Somebody put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Should I put my gun up? Or should I put my gun right here? I'm going to do my live stream now. Hey, you all in my face there, pretty girl. That was a pretty girl. She was all in my face. See, y'all talk about like Beetlejuice. If you would have seen that fine macadamian right there, I broke the corner, she broke the corner, she all in my face smiling. She look like she looking for something. Keep it with you. All right, I got you. I'm going to keep it with me. I'm going to just put it up. Well, I'm not going to put it up, but you know what I mean there, good brother. I'm going to put it right here. I'll put it right here. So when I do the live stream, we can look at it together, all right? Let me go get my daughters their grub, though, first, all right? And then I'm going to put my gun right here. I'm going to take it off my side, and I'm going to put it right here. Is that okay with you? Because I'm at my ranch. Is that okay with you? Bud may be one of the greatest. So we going to talk about that, Malik. I'll be right back. I'll be right back there, Malik. I got to feed my babies. You know, I got to feed my babies. All right, y'all, I'm back. Oh, man, everybody left. Oh, man. Guess I was going too long. But I'm back. I'll wait for a couple more of y'all to get back up in here. I had to feed my babies, man. I see if I didn't feed my babies, if I sat out here and I kicked it with y'all, y'all would have said I was a neglected father. I had to feed my babies, man. You know? That's what a real man does, right? A real man goes hunting and he feeds his family, right? I had to feed my family. Keep it on the side. You want it right here? I'm going to take it off my side right now. I'm on my ranch. I'm on my ranch. So I can take it off my side. What up there, brother? Look. What up there, brother? He said, keep it on my side. I'll put it right here. There it is right there, huh? There it is right there. I'll leave it right there. I'll leave it right there. You want me to put it back in my holster? I'll leave it right there. Right? I'll leave it right there. But I reckon we can have a conversation now. Right? I reckon we can have a conversation. Yes, I barely... What you say there, Ninja? Ninja 900? I barely get views, right? It don't matter, Ninja 900. You in here now. Hit the like button, though, for me, good fella. Why don't you hit the like button, man? Right? Hit the like button, Ninja. Right? Ha, 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 ha. Yes, hit the like button, Ninja. And that's a good coffee there. Hit the like button. Got the devil's handshake. What you say there? What you say there? Hold on there. You say got the devil's handshake in his truck. Don't play. Oh yeah, you like this, right? This is my Smith & Wesson. Normally I carry my Glock on me, right? You know to see how I hold the gun properly. No hand on the finger trigger. No hand on the finger trigger. Right? Yes, top of the morning to you too, Joy Leroy. How you doing? Right? That's my Smith & Wesson. I like her. I call her two-tone. I call her two-tone. Firing squad for Tyler. We're going to get to that too, but we talking a little bit boxing first there. Yes, your dad has the same gun. This is a good gun right here. This is Smith & Wesson. I like this. Normally I carry my Glock on me. But last night and this morning I had my Smithy. I just switch up, I switch my guns up like my sneakers. I switch my gun. Thank you. This is a sweet piece. I used to have a 380 like this, but I got rid of it. I got another 380. It's a pocket rocket, real small. It's my backup piece. But these are one of my everyday. This is the Smith & Wesson. Nice, right? 9mm. I also carry the Glock 19, but I don't have the Glock 19 on me. Because the Glock 19, when I rock my Glock 19, I feel like I'm CIA. CIA, or did I say that right? CIA? Smash the like button. Right? Now, I'm in New York. You know how hard it was for me to get my pistol license in New York? But I got it. Because I'm a business owner. And I know a lot of people that don't like me. Well, look. They act like they like me, but they don't like me. But they know better than to mess with me. Because I'm not playing. You have this gun too? Hold on, let me tell you. You have this gun too, Joy Leroy? So you know about good guns then, huh? You know about good guns. That's right. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Man, that's a good one. Ninja 900. I'd rather watch a Negro. Because I was a Negro. And this Negro has grown. You see, look, I'm a licensed firearm carrier, carry conceal. See, I go put this in my holster right here. I'll put it in my side. That's what I'll do. I'll put it in my side for now. I'm going to put it in my side, in my holster. I'll pull it out a little bit later. You know? Yes, blessings to you too. What is that, Dark Horse? Blessings. Hey, Tina Marie. Hit the like button there, girl. Hit the like button there, girl. How you doing there, girlie? But when I got on the X, it's called X, right? I got on X, and that Terrence Crawford was trending. That fella was trending. Look, matter of fact, yes, I got a couple tattoos. I got 3 tattoos, all right here. This is one right here. Mother Africa with my name, right? The Jones, right? Terrence Crawford's a Jones too. The Jones is in the roots and the trees and the branches is all my kids. Yes, thank you though. Then I also have my praying hands with my dog tags because I'm a soldier. Well, I'm not a soldier no more. I got status. But I was a soldier. My dog tags and then my angel. Yes, those are my 3 tattoos. Only 3, not too many. But let's get to some of this content now, right? Terrence Crawford, man, he shocked the world, but he didn't shock the world. If you know, you know, right? I see Malik was in here a little earlier, and Malik said what he said, right? Here's me and old cousin Bud, right? That's me and Terrence right there, man. Cousin Bud, man. Cousin Bud is a Jones, man. Now I didn't know he was a Jones, right? When he fought Amir Khan, and he fought Green Machine in Madison Square Garden. And I remember speaking with his mother, Miss Deborah Crawford, lovely lady. And we was just having small talk. And I told her what my name was. I said, yeah, I'm a Jones, man. I got family out there and where you from? In your neck of the woods. Right, a Jones. She said, you a Jones? She said, you a Jones? I said, yeah, I'm a Jones. I got family in Nebraska, Omaha, out there, right? We got to talking. Kind of find out Crawford's is Joneses, man. I said, nah. I said, you got to be kidding me. You ain't no Jones. You's a Jones? My favorite NBA team is the Knicks. I'm a New Yorker. I know I don't sound like it, but I'm a New Yorker, man. I'm a Knickerbocker. I'm a Yankee. I'm not a Yankee. You know, I'm a black man. I'm a Yankee though. I'm from New York. But thank you for asking me that. What's your name there? And Tids? Did I say that right? 9 likes. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. We're gonna get the likes up, and I'm gonna break my weapon down. Look. Take the clip out, look. Alright? You like how I did that? Look, now it's empty. See, this is gun safety right here. I took the clip out. You look down the barrel like that. Yeah, you see how I cocked it 3 times? I cocked it 3 times to make sure there was nothing in the holster, in the chambers. Right here, you put your finger down there, right? Ain't nothing in there, right? So now I know that if I was to hit the trigger, which I'm not, right? And the gun was to go off, I won't shoot nobody or shoot myself. Because there's no bullets in here now, right? I learned that at the gun, the gun instructor showed me that, right? That's the proper way to hold a gun. Now, you see a lot of guys, they do all of this gangster stuff like that. That's not the way you hold the gun, right? And the only time your hand should be on the trigger is when you're going to fire. Is when you're going to fire, right? Now, she's ready to go. She's ready to go. But how was that for gun safety right there? That was gun safety, right? That was gun safety. But yes, back to Terrence Crawford, man. Wonderful, wonderful fight. 19 in the building. Could we get the likes up to 10, please? 1 like. That's all we need is 1 like to get the likes up to 10. But that Terrence Crawford, man, he is a dog, man. He looked tremendous last night. And he at times when he had to bite down and fight that Canelo Alvarez, there we go, 10 likes. And Canelo Alvarez, shout out to him. Man of honor. Viva la Mexico, cabrones. Viva la Mexico, cabrones. That Canelo Alvarez said something last night. And he gained my respect. He gained my respect, man. Because he said that Terrence Crawford was better than Floyd Mayweather. Now, I know a lot of people are upset because a lot of people don't really like Terrence Crawford. You look like Beetlejuice, Tyler Jones. No, I don't. Look, I'm going to show Beetlejuice, Tyler. I look like a Jones, Tyler. This is Beetlejuice. Let's go to Beetlejuice, right? We don't look alike, man. Beetle Pimp, look. This is Beetle right here. I don't look like this. I'm sorry, brother. I know you want me to look like this. Look, Oh, look. You see this, man? That's Beetlejuice, right? Now, when you look at me, I don't have those rings around my eyes there, Tyler. Right? Let's go to another picture of Beetle, right? Beetle's a boxer, right? Look at Beetle's mouth, man. Beetle might got veneers now. I don't look like Beetle there, Tyler. Beetle's missing teeth. I got a chipped tooth, right? Beetle is a dwarf. Now look, he got a crazy overbite. Here we go right here, look. Tyler, make it make sense. I don't look like this, man. He's a dwarf. He got the crazy overbite. I don't have an overbite like that, Tyler. Like, make it make sense. If you're going to say I look like somebody, make sure it's somebody that I actually look like. But Terrence Crawford, man, I knew the man was special. And I'm not saying that just because he's a Jones. But when he beat Earl Spence and he dominated Earl Spence, because not for nothing, I worked with Earl Spence. They didn't give me my props. But I worked with Earl Spence before, Earl Spence went off track and did what he did. And I knew that he was going to dominate Earl Spence, right? But I would have just liked to have seen him dominate Earl Spence before the drugs and the car crash. But he did. But what he did last night to a big, strong Canelo Alvarez, right? Let's put this into perspective. See, the reason why Canelo Alvarez, and I'm going to play the audio real quick, right? We talking boxing now, man. I'm going to talk Charlie Kirk in a second, but we talking boxing right now. The reason why Canelo Alvarez said this right here. I got my receipts today, right?
I think Crawford is way better.
Look.
Better than Floyd Mayweather. We already know, we knew Crawford is a great fighter. And I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. No, I try my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style.
Was it something specific, the movement or his speed or power, or what? Was there something you could put your finger on that gave you the most trouble?
Everything.
Okay.
He have everything. You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right?
All right, here you go. Hit the like button, hard drill. And T's, what up, man? He earned respect.
My body cannot go anymore. So
yo, listen.
Try it, but my
Canelo Alvarez said that he is better than Crawford. I mean, better than Mayweather. I agree. And the reason why I agree is this, right? The reason why I agree is this, right? Not taking nothing away from Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather beat a younger, smaller Canelo Alvarez, right? Terrence Crawford, what Terrence Crawford did last night. And Malik, man, please stay in the chat, man. We watched Jermell Charlo, who was a much bigger fighter than Terrence Crawford, move up to fight the same man. And he ran around the ring, baby. Pay attention to this. I'm not. That's why I'm not talking in the Cowboy accent, because I'm gonna deliver a serious point that I know is gonna get passed around the YouTube boxing community, because I'm saying it right now. But we watched Terrence Crawford move up and attempt to do what Jermell Charlo did, who tried to pop back out last couple of weeks, right? He got in that ring and fought the same man that Crawford fought last night. He felt that man's pressure, firepower, did not want to exchange, did not want to do nothing with him. Terrence Crawford, watch the fight. Terrence Crawford, he caught Terrence with shots. Terrence Crawford was piling up rounds. I scored the fight 9-3, but 8-4 is cool. The other guy has, 7-5 and shit. It is what it is, right? But when Terrence Crawford had to bite down, right, and get busy in some of those exchanges and rounds, that's why I got the cowboy hat on. He laced his cowboy hat down and boots was tied, and he got busy. We watched a much bigger, naturally bigger man, who was the bigger man, and Jermell Charlo, run, right? He ran. Terrence Crawford not only is great, man, he's special. He's special. And that's why Canelo Alvarez said what he said, that he's better than Mayweather. When he fought Mayweather, there was weight, what was the, they fought at a catch weight, right? Even though he was the bigger guy then, Terrence Crawford moved up to 168 and fought. Canelo Alvarez probably was like 190 pounds last night, man. 190 pounds, man. Yes, he is. A whole nother level. I agree, tits. I agree, man. 15 likes. Thank you so much, man. Yo, I don't know. That's what I was saying last night, Malik. I think, yo, if there is, right? But I'm going to tell you, man, Terrence made a lot of money. Terrence made a lot of money. They can make a lot of money again. But you got to remember, Malik, Terrence is 38 years old. Boxing is a grueling sport. I don't think he needs the money right now. But if they do have a rematch clause, and you know Turkey's going to pay for it, do it. But to me, if I was Terrence, and I know Terrence is going to watch this because that is family, right? T-Dot, yo, listen, your legacy is cemented. Your legacy is cemented. Your money is long now, brother. If you want to rematch him, you put in the pain, family. Just the way I told EJ after EJ got his head beaten by you. Yo, enjoy your money. Enjoy your family. Live life, man. Live life now, man. You put that pain in, baby. Enjoy it. Last night was special. It was special. Right? Like rest in peace to Bernie Mac. Flip Johnson was his character. And Above the Rim, like he told Tommy Shepard, right? Regardless what you do now, bud, look, Terrence, they can't erase who you were. They can't erase who you were, right? Last night was your Mount Rushmore moment, man, and you seized it, right? Malik, did you see these guys crashing out last night, Malik? Damn, they was crashing out on the YouTube boxing scene. What do you think about Jake Paul? I think Jake Paul is great for boxing because Jake Paul brought in a fan base that really supports boxing. Because the fan bases that sit on YouTube and call themselves content creators, they got exposed this week. They're scammers. They don't spend no money. They don't do nothing for boxing. They don't help promote it. They don't help market it. Nothing. These guys want to be bigger than the fighters. And then they're not really outside like that, man. But I think Jake Paul not only is helping fighters. Look, this is only $2. Don't judge me. He's feeding fighters. He brings in the revenue. Because of Jake Paul, Netflix is on board with boxing. That was a wonderful event, man. That had the PBC old day events to the highest power on it last night. There's no rematch. Well, I know Terrence, if Canelo wants to fight him again, Terrence is the type of dude, because he gave him an opportunity, he'll run it back. They'll make a lot of money. But Canelo didn't sound like he wanted a rematch, right? Canelo knows he got wild bread, bro. He don't care either, really, man. Canelo was paid, man. I'm just happy for both of those guys, man. They made a shitload of money, man. And me personally, as somebody that's now really, behind the scenes doing shit, I like when guys set the bar that way. Because now the bag is there, man. It could be done. 70,000 was at that fight, man. It could be done. They packed out a goddamn football stadium, man. 70,000, man. He said, man, the blood, sweat, and tears these boxers have put in, they will never get to Jake's popularity and work 10 times harder. Yo, listen, I get that, man. I'm not on that type of time, though. I don't care about that, man. Yo, Jake Paul helped them get that money yesterday, man. Because who was the first fighter to fight on Netflix? And Netflix was like, yo, there's big money in this boxing. It was Jake Paul, right? What is your name? It wasn't when left. Hit the like button, man. But I feel what you're saying. But Jake Paul brought Netflix to the table, man. Not Al Heyman. Not Bob Arum. Not Eddie Hearns. Jake Paul did. MVP Promotions brought Netflix to the table. Netflix is the biggest platform, man. Fuck a pay-per-view, man. Right? Because most of these boxing people, and I'm not saying you, but most people that sit online and talk boxing, they don't support boxing. They steal. They steal pay-per-views, man. They steal pay-per-views, man. Then they sit online and they push false narratives. Mayweather, no he didn't. No he didn't. No he didn't. No he didn't. I'm gonna tell you why he didn't, man. And this is no knock on Floyd. If Floyd Mayweather did it bigger, he still wouldn't be trying to jump in the lane. He's still trying to jump in the lane, man. Smoking mirrors, man. Floyd did it bigger with Pacquiao and Conor McGregor. And what was the Conor McGregor fight? An exhibition. So brother, you talking to somebody who really gets down in this shit now, man. Yes, rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, man. Rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. I was gonna get to that too. He's a gambling addict, and so was Michael Jordan. So is Michael Jordan. Floyd Mayweather is smoking mirrors too, man. You know, I don't want to really get into that side of the thing. You know, Floyd Mayweather was smoking mirrors. He's with the Ponzi scheme, brother. If you know, you know. But I don't think you know. Because you over here talking about he did it bigger. He did not. He had his day in the sun. Right? He had his day in the sun. Look, Floyd Mayweather, no knock. Floyd Mayweather put Javante on. Javante was taking off, but Javante is smart. Javante is about to take off again. Fucking with Jake Paul. Mark my word. What about Charlie Kirk? What do you think about, man, Charlie? I've been doing my Charlie lives, man. I think it's just ironic that Charlie got taken down by a white boy off of gun violence, right? And Charlie, you know, always tried to knock the brothers in Chicago, the gangbangers in LA, and all these places that had his pressure. Thank you. Yeehaw. This is my boots on the ground hat. This is my baby's hat. Thank you for that. Toxic Gameplay. Smash the like button for this hat, man. I just think it's ironic how Charlie was taken out. Malik said a white gangster. Yeah, he was taken out in a gangster act, Malik. You are correct. And I me personally, like I said, man, all jokes aside, no character on this, right? I just feel like it's fucked up how he died, right? Because like I said, I've been doing my research on him the last couple of days, right? We live in a society where people are going to have whatever views, right? Like I said, I don't think he really, in particular, liked black people. To me, he came off a little racist. But you got black people on here defending him, right? But at the end of the day, your beliefs are your beliefs. I don't think he should have died, because when I look, all he was doing was debating. He was a great debater. He loved to go to these colleges and, you know, debate his conservative Republican views, right? Yo, Donnie B set the 100. Thank you, Donnie B. Appreciate that, right? But I just think, you know, he shouldn't have died for that, right? But I think, you know what it is, too? And I don't want this to come off fucked up, but this is what it is, man. A lot of times, the radicals, right? And we seen this, are always going to be your own kind. And that's what we seen with him. He was killed by, and I was jokingly saying this, T-Rock, right? Tyler Robinson, right? Malik said a white gangster from Utah, who was so outraged and upset with Charlie's beliefs and views that he killed them, laid on him, 150 yards away and took a fatal shot, right? because of what Charlie's stance was on transgenders and other things, right? But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think he should have died. I didn't agree with a lot of his shit, but, you know, it's America. Freedom of speech. Like, if I came on here right now and I was on my power to the people and, you know, on some pro-black and, look, jokingly, I'm going to say this, on my living color, man, homie the clown, fuck whitey, right? I could do that. I could say that. It's freedom of speech, right? You don't have to agree with it, but it's freedom of speech, man. I don't think he should have died for that, man. But I think it's just crazy how he advocated and talked about, you know, black on black crime and blacks being the number one killers of blacks in Chicago and all these places. And his killer was a white man. A white man. You know what I'm saying? Aggressively taking him out with a gangster act, like Malik said. A gangster act. But hey, what do I know? Thank you for that question, though, man. See, questions like that are good, especially when I'm doing this podcast like this, the Car Chronicles, because it shows my range, man. 17 likes. Yo, we're 3 likes away from 20. Let's get the likes up to 20. But we're talking boxing this morning, man. We're talking Terrence Crawford. We'll get back to Charlie Kirk, right? We are also doing gun safety, right? This is gun safety again. And once again, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the clip out. Bang. The clip is out. 1, 2, 3. Cock it 3 times, right? 4 times now. Load the hammer up like this. Gun safety. It's empty, right? Put your finger down there. This gun is nice and clean too. I got this gun. This was a used one, but it was from a cop, so you know it's good. I like to get my guns from cops because you know they take care of their guns. You don't have to worry about it malfunctioning. This is also gun safety. Notice my hand is not on the trigger, right? This is a 9mm. Now she's ready to go. Now she's ready to go, man. But thank you for that question and that comment, right? Crack, what is your name? Cracks Tina? Hit the like button, Cracks Tina. I'm not Beetlejuice, though. So do you think Mike Tyson faked the man? Of course, it was all. Yo, listen, a lot of I don't look at Jake Paul fights like how I watched the Terrence Crawford Canelo fight. I look at Jake Paul's fights as entertainment, man. Even though he does take the sport serious and he's doing, I don't see him like that. Those guys, man. I don't judge his fights like that, man. I don't judge his fights like that. That shit was rigged as fuck. Was it? They made a lot of money though, man. Mike Tyson ain't complaining. Right? You see Mike Tyson complaining? Not at all. He ain't complaining. No fucking way Mike Tyson's taking an L after coming back. No way. They made a lot of money, man. They made a lot of money. I'll tell you what. Mike Tyson didn't fight him how he fought Roy Jones. Remember when him and Roy Jones did it too? I think they did it on Triller. They made a lot of money too. He didn't fight him how he fought on Triller because he would have stopped Jake Paul. He would have stopped him. Yo, S. Paven, man, you came over here too late, man. I just showed this guy. Hold on, let me go back. I don't look like Beetlejuice, man. I don't look like this guy, man. This is Beetlejuice right here. Look. My eyes ain't buggy like this. See? Look. Look. See how Beetle's eyes is? Look. I don't have eyes like that. I eat too much sea moss, so I don't have all the black raccoon shits around my eyes. But you know, we don't look alike, man. You know, Beetle. I don't even think Beetle has any facial hair, man. I don't look like this though, man. Come up with a better one. You heard? Come up with a better one. Come up with a better one, man. All right? Word, facts. I don't, man. But I'll get it. If that brings y'all over here, by all means, come over here and say that. But make sure you hit the like button, though, when you say that. Make sure you just hit the like button, man. But Terrence Crawford is a hell of a fighter, man. he cemented his legacy last night, man. And I think by him doing that, especially last night, now that Earl Spence ass whooping could die down, man. It could die down, man. But a lot of the Earl Spence guys, they were upset, man, because they wanted Canelo to beat him up, man. They did. Because what he did to Earl. I watched it last night, man. A lot of guys, they was on live. They was doing a fight party, right? The crab in the barrel kicked in last night, right? As a unit, they could not celebrate him. They was upset when he won. And they said, and the new. Yo, they could not celebrate him as a nation. Because now, all of the hate that a lot of these guys used to spew on him, right? And then he destroyed their idol and Earl Spence. And now he conquered, arguably, Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing when it comes to revenue and making money and having a country behind you. It's Canelo Alvarez, hands down, right? We watched Terrence Crawford take it to him. And then, after the fight, like I just played right here, we watched Canelo Alvarez, look, give him his flowers.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. We already know.
Shout out to my, hold on, let me stop it real quick. Shout out to Greg Hackett Boxing in the building. Official player in the game, man. Salute. Yo, Greg, you know the vibes, my guy. I'm glad to see you out here shining. Your platform is booming. You booming, man. Keep stepping, man. G. Keep stepping, man. Greg Hackett's a real one. Check him out, man. But this right here really hurt people.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Man.
We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter. And
yeah, that hurt people, man. Yeah, listen. He shared the ring with both of them, right? He said, I think Crawford is better than Mayweather. Yo, Mayweather is somewhere right now. Yo, Mayweather's coming back out. Yo, Canelo done fucked the game up. Yo, he should have never did that, man. If you know Mayweather's ego, it's over. But I like something else, though, right? I don't know if I shared it. Let me see. I think I have it on here. I gotta find it. Yo, Terrence Crawford's original coach said some shit. He said he want Crawford to slap Mayweather so they can get it on. But Floyd will never fight Crawford, man. Crawford's too dangerous, man. He's too dangerous, man. But shout out to Crawford, man. You know, he is mad after that. Yes, he is, Entrance, he's tight, man. Listen, man. It's all about Floyd, man. It's all about Floyd, man. Right now, he's losing it, man. What Floyd is gonna do, I'm gonna tell you, right? Because Crawford don't got the bag like him, right? So that's that. Look, he's gonna be like, I forget the guy's name that came in here, and he was like, that's what he talked about, bigger numbers and all that. That's what he's gonna try to still be on. But that shit, listen, that era's over, right? And if I'm on Crawford's PR team, which I am, right? Underground, right? When Floyd talks that number shit, we gonna talk that number shit, right? Yo, Floyd, you never, look, you and Canelo did numbers, right? But you never did 70,000. Yeah, you never filled out a football stadium. You ain't fill out a football stadium, Floyd. They filled out a football stadium yesterday, man. And wait till the numbers come out, how many people watch that shit on Netflix. Pay-per-view was over, man. You heard what Turkey said? They not even doing pay-per-views no more, man. Nobody's doing pay-per-views like that, man. It's Netflix, man. Netflix is the new wave right now, man. You know? Netflix is the new wave, man. Uh-oh. Shadow Company's over here. You an MMA guy, I could tell. Yeah, you want them niggas. Look, yo, Shadow Cows, why you want them to fight in the octagon and all that, right? They do it from the shoulders up, man. Yeah, you want, look, no knock on the MMA guys, they can fight too. But they can't mess with them brothers with these right here. They want to wrestle and put you in jiu-jitsu grips and all that. That's their lane, man. That's their lane, man. But look, from right here, with these right here, and the pop locking and the moving, they can't see them brothers, man. They ain't got the moves, man. They ain't got the moves, man. You want them, you want them brothers that's nice with these right here, and the head movement and all that. You want them to get grabbed so they can get yoked up and choked out. Nah, man. Nah, man. Yo, Conor McGregor's an MMA guy, man. Yo, listen, man. I tell you what, all those MMA guys, they got a guy over there. Tell them niggas to do that to Bones Jones, man. Bones Jones is their guy, man. They couldn't get down on Bones Jones like that, man. Why do you want the boxers, right, who fight from the shoulders up, to go over there and get hemmed up, locked up, choked out and all that? Nah, they don't. It's two different worlds. It's two different worlds, man. Right? It's two different worlds, man. But I feel you, Shadow Company. Smash the like button, man. But, yo, Terrence Crawford cemented his legacy last night, man. I'm happy for him, man. Because one thing about me, man, I always root for the underdog, man. That guy had it rough, man. And then I just, like I said, I love his team. Right? All those guys, Bernie, Red, Saul. Because what I like about Bud Crawford, right? And this is going to tie in with Charlie Kirk. When you look at Bud Crawford's team, right? It's America's team. You know what I mean by that, man? 20 likes, we hit the goal. Thank you for the 20 likes, right? Let's get to 30 now, right? His team is America's team, right? When you look at Crawford's team, right? It's a multicultural unit, man. You see black guys. You see white guys. You see Spanish guys, right? It's a multicultural unit, man. They all functioning together. It's what we like to call a brotherhood, right? Right? Yo, Crawford's man. I can't think of his name. The big diesel white dude. Yo, the images that I always love. Yo, he's always holding Crawford's daughter. He's always holding Crawford's daughter. He's having Crawford's daughter. Like, when you look at Crawford's after victory speeches in the ring, right? Yeah, you see a white man, a big, strong white man holding his baby girl, right? It's a multicultural unit, man, right? Especially, look, this ties in with Charlie Kirk, man. This is America, right? One blood, one blood. They said Foreman hit like a truck. Absolutely. And his punches didn't look like shit, right? Shadow Company. Yo, look, George Foreman's punches didn't look like shit. Yo, Shannon Briggs said it. Shannon Briggs is a strong, have you ever seen Shannon Briggs in real life? Yeah, that man's fist is massive. He's a big brute of a man. Shout out to Brownsville, Brooklyn, Shannon Briggs, right? Yo, Shannon Briggs for the old George Foreman, right? Not a young George Foreman, the older George Foreman. He said that man hit him the hardest he ever been hit in his life. He said he was hit by a car. He said George Foreman knocked him out on his feet, and then he hit him again and woke him up. And then he woke him up, right? He said he was out. He said George didn't even know it, right? He said did he hit him again and it woke him up. He said Shannon Briggs even said he thought he lost. Yo, George Foreman hit hard, brother. One of my favorite George Foreman knockouts is against Jerry Cooney, right? Jerry Cooney, man. That shit was barbaric. Barbaric, man. Right? But heavyweights is different. What's the name? Look. Yeah, you fuck around with a heavyweight, you better have one of these right here. Yeah, you gotta have one of those right there, man. Yo, heavyweights hit hard, man. Heavyweights hit hard, man. They got your heavyweights, right? One thing about the heavyweight division, that shit is truly the one-hitter quitter division, man. You know? That's the one-hitter quitter division. Hakeem Rockman, The Rock, changed his life with one right hand, man, against Lennox Lewis. Then he lost the rematch and all that. But one right hand made him an immortal for life, man. For life, man. But yeah, shout out to Terrence Crawford. Hold on. I got some more Terrence Crawford stuff I want to play real quick. Yo, look at this fire exchange right here, man. We didn't see Floyd Mayweather do this right here. Look. Yeah, them shots, man. Man, shout out to Terrence, man. Shout out to Terrence, man. Now, that one judge was going to try to jerk him, man. It's a good thing Terrence did what he did, and he was stepping how he was stepping, because they was going to try to jerk him. The 115, 113, but the other couple of judges, they seen it how I seen it, man. They seen it how I seen it. I seen it at 9-3, really, but 8-4 was cool. 8-4 was cool, man. 8-4 was cool, man. They seen it how I seen it, man. But that was cool, man. What? Yes, get out of here, man. Look. You can come on the other side, man. Get out of here, man. Look, I'm trying to do the Chronicles. Yeah, for those of y'all that was calling me Beetlejuice, look. Y'all was calling me Beetlejuice, but look, Beetlejuice made this right here, look. I don't look like Beetlejuice no more. Yeah, look, Beetle ain't making those, man, look. Beetle ain't making those, man, huh? I don't look like Beetlejuice no more. I don't look like Beetlejuice no more. Beetle ain't making those. He said Jake would get his ass knocked out against any real heavyweight, man.
Jake Paul?
Yeah, he ain't fighting no real heavyweight. Shadow coming. No, put these down.
I want to see them.
Nah, put those down, man.
This is the little comb. And this is like a comb for like...
Yeah, this is the comb for this right here, man.
And this one's for to part your hair.
Yeah.
To part my hair, actually. And...
Now look.
This one's for his beard.
Yo, look. I do the Chronicles, right? To get away from them. Nah, get out of here, man. Scram, right?
Nah.
I start the Chronicles, right? Right? Because when I do my joints in the crib at the desk, they bother me, right? Why are you out here? Right? Why are you out here?
Push.
Scram, Buster. Who's the Buster?
Yo, mama.
Yes, you heard it. Your mama's the Buster. Say it again.
Yo, mama.
Your mama. Your mama's the Buster.
This is for the sides here.
Yeah, go bring that to her. Go in the house, man.
I'll bring all the combs inside.
Go bring it to her. Go.
Okay.
See you later, man. Yo, scram, man.
No, man.
Scram. Let me finish the Chronicles, man.
I'm going to have another sleepover.
Let me finish the Chronicles.
I'm going to have another sleepover.
Yes, this is Coach Reen on the scene. Go, Coach Reen. Come on.
Okay, but you don't brush it.
Thank you, Coach Reen.
Where's my $5 at, homie?
I gotta go get it.
You want this one?
Nah. Take it. Go get my my grease too. Bring my grease back out here.
I got this grease.
All right. Had to come bother you. Okay. Yes, of course. She loves me. Right? Yo, Beetlejuice made that right there, man. My other one's in the crib chilling, man. She's a viola player.
No.
Yeah, she gets the viola. She gets the viola player.
Of course.
Grown talk right now. Yeah, go. Go, Rain. And bring that back out here to me. Thank you. Smash the like button for this hat, man. This is actually her hat. but I took it. Boots on the ground. Yeehaw!
I did boots on the ground in like summer camp.
Yeah, boots on the ground. Yeehaw!
And we weren't doing the actual dance. We like she made up a dance, and it was like kind of like the real dance, but she made up some different moves with it. So when they were actually doing the right dance, I was showing them the dance that we were supposed to do.
That's right.
So they were messing up while we were doing.
Shout out to I Show Speed and Kai Sanat. Y'all got me popping.
It's Kai Sanat.
Y'all got me popping. Appreciate you guys, man. Y'all got me popping. Bud ain't run. How he ran? Go get that for me. Hurry up. How he ran? Tell me how he ran, man. Tell me how he ran. Put it in the chat real quick, man. I know you a great father. Thank you, man. I try, man. It's hard, man. It's hard, man. I just want to break that cycle, right? No disrespect to my father, but my father wasn't there for me. How he ran, yo, Javonis Robinson. How he ran? Go get that.
I never met Grandpa.
I know. Go get that.
Wait, we need to call.
Go get that.
Our backpack's in here.
I know.
All my stuff is in here.
Yes, go get that. Yeah, I tried, man. Because my father wasn't there for me, so I try to break that cycle, man. And I think that even, look, this is for all my dads and shit out there. I think as long as you take care of your children, right, you're going to be blessed. Yo, the universe will bless you, man. Especially if you really provide. You are the 3 P's, what I like to call a protector, a provider, right? And then you come with that personality, the universe will always, give it up for you, man. But hey, what do I know? He said, nah, Canelo just had center blocks on his feet. Yo, he didn't run, man. That was a good fight. Like, bro, look. He ran, right? Look, I'm gonna play this again real quick. Watch this. If this is running, right? Look, what's this right here, man? This is called a firefight exchange. Look at this. This ain't running right here. Where's he running at? Peace, man. And Trance, have a good day, brother. And Trance, have a good day. He didn't run, man. He didn't run. Yo, listen, if he ran, right, Canelo would have said it. Here. Take this, go.
Can I put on my hand?
Yeah, go in the house, though. Canelo would have said it. Man. Canelo said he was moving.
Keep it in the car.
Huh?
Keep it in the car.
No. It's going to melt in the car. The car gets too hot.
Well, give me a second. All
right, go now. Go. No. Go. You're disturbing the peace now. Go. Now, he didn't run. And like somebody just said in here, nah, that's boxing. But, yo, you know who ran? What's the last dude Canelo fought? What's the last dude Canelo just fought? William Skull ran. That's called running. Charlo ran, right? You just got to hear now. I broke it down how Charlo ran. Charlo felt that heat and didn't even engage, man. Conor McGregor and Jake Paul got beef. Why they got beef, man? I didn't hear about it. Talk about it, man. Talk about it. Norman Davis, Canelo doesn't want a rematch with Bud. He got that work put on him. Look. See, I'm going to tell you something, too. David Benavidez wanted to fight Canelo because he knows he's a much bigger, stronger man than Canelo, right? And Canelo knew that he probably couldn't beat him. But that doesn't make him pussy, right? And we see why. Because David Benavidez is a much bigger, stronger guy, right? But what does that say about Terence Crawford? Because we watched Canelo Alvarez, he couldn't do nothing with him. How many times did Canelo drop Edgar Berlanga? Right, Edgar's a big dude, man. He ain't dropped Crawford. See, this fight right here really did something for Terrence, man. Right? It did something for Terrence, man. When it's all said and done, and people really look back, this put Terrence in a whole nother realm, man. He said there was an incident with Connor and the Paul brothers, and Connor said he would slap the Paul brothers, including KSI. Well, they could make a lot of money together, man. They might be setting something up. 24 likes. Let's get 6 more likes, man. Let's get to 30 likes, man. Salute to the chat and everybody. Right? Man. Them fights, though, man. Shout out to Netflix. That shit did not crash, man. I thought it was going to crash last night. 25 likes. Thank you. 5 away from 30. I thought it was going to crash, man. But it did not crash. It did not crash, man. We're 5 away from 30 likes, man. Let's get the likes up to 30, man. But Terrence Crawford is special, man. To do what he did. Now, I guarantee you today, a lot of people are going to say that he was on steroids. All this stuff. Why? It's going to come out, man. Because a lot of the YouTubers was upset last night, man. Bud was tactical and stood toe-to-toe. He looked dumb. He did, man. Norman Davis, he did, man. Smash the like button. Norman, I'm going to pin your comment, man. I'm going to pin your comment, Norman. Oh, man, here we go. That tooth needs help, brother. No, it don't. Look, it's chipped. It's fine, man. If it needs help, it'll fall out of my mouth, man. Once it falls out, then I say it needs help. Then I say it needs help. But thank you for your comment, man. Whatever your name is. What is it? Retarded loser? Retarded user? All right. But yes, Bud's legacy is cemented now, man. And I'm glad, man, because see, the Earl Spence beatdown, right? It had a lot of black people, black boxing fans in particular, so butthurt still. So now what he did with Canelo Alvarez, Earl Spence can kind of get swept underneath the rug, right? I got both. Life with Nicholas. I got a cat and a dog. He said, get a piece of white gum. Never know the difference. Yeah, and I'm gonna get some veneers in a second. Right? Yo, look, I just ain't at that celebrity status yet. Once I get to that celebrity status, I'm gonna go get veneers. Like all the celebrities do. Then they'll find something else to critique me about. They be like, nigga, I remember when you used to do live streams in your car and your tooth was cracked. You look like a crackhead. Now you got fake teeth and you think you got money, right? Right? They're gonna be like, nah, now you got fake teeth. Gold tooth like the Brazilian. Now I got a grill. I got a grill in the crib. I don't rock it no more, man. I don't rock. You know, you go through your stages. I had the fronts. Look at some of my old content in the gym with Jihad. I used to rock my gold fronts. You grow out of that stuff, man. Right? I'm going to get the veneers in a second, man. Like the rest of these guys. I'm going to get me a whole set of veneers. Right? And just, you know. Then y'all going to be like, yo, nigga, I used to support your channel when you had that crack too. And we was calling you Beetlejuice. Now you got fake jibs. And you think you all that. And you think you all that. Shout out to Javaris. He said clutch. Thank you, man. Thank you. What do those things do, Jarvis? I got 16 of them now. I don't know what those things do. Now, it's all good. It's all good, retard user. I don't care. If you notice, man, if you was just in here, you wasn't. You see my offspring, man. I lived through my babies, man. So when people tell me I'm ugly, I just look at my kids and I be like, how? I be like, damn, God bless me, man. I got some beautiful children, man. So when they tell me I'm ugly, I be like, nah, man. I'm a reflection of them. I get a lot of compliments, man. Then I get a lot, look, not for nothing, I get a lot of women They be wanting me to put my baby in them, man. They do. They do, man. So I'll be like, I can't be all that ugly, man. They want my seed, right? That's a whole nother podcast. Maybe we'll talk about that another time, man. Oh, you think it's cash? All right, thank you, man. All right. So I might get a little check this week, this month from YouTube. Appreciate that, man. And then, yo, listen, one thing about me, right? I know it looks like I'm on some bullshit doing this shit in my car. I actually do go and record in the studio and all of that, man. So that all that'll go towards that, man. Thank you. Thank you. And I do actually, when I do pop out, I do cover boxing events. Like if I was in Vegas, I would have been there taking fire frames and pictures. Probably would have did some interviews. I did have people there, but you know, I don't know what they was doing, man. I told them like, yo, go to the Blue Fountain. See, everybody doesn't know how to do media. A lot of dudes sit online, they talk boxing. They don't know how to do media. They're not media. They're fans with no motion. And then a lot of them be fans with jealous motion, right? All you have to do, the fighters were staying at the Blue Fountain. If you was hanging out at the Blue Fountain, you could have got interviews. You probably could have got pictures. You could have got conversations, because that's where the fighters were staying at, right? You don't need credentials to do that. But see what it is, a lot of these guys that sit online and talk boxing, they want to be celebrities. They think they're bigger than what they are. They, like I said, they think they're bigger than the program, man. They don't really know how to do content, get content, none of that, man. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know, man? What do I know? Yes, fans with no motion, man. Fans with no motion. Yeah, that Lester Martinez fight was a good fight. Him and Christian Mobili. That was a hell of a fight, man. I think both of those guys, they fought a draw. But fights like that take a lot out of you, man. I see Bomac was like, yo, we got to run it back. Fights like that take it up out of you, man. You know, those guys beat the shit out of each other, man, for 10 hard rounds, man. You know what other fight was good? Magic Mike. That's what I was calling Brandon Adams. You know, Magic Mike. Brandon Adams looked good. You know? Brandon Adams is a good fighter, right? I would love to see him fight Virgil Ortiz, but they won't make that fight because he's too dangerous. And it's like high risk, low reward. But maybe Turkey Al-Sheikh now will put the money up and they'll have to make that fight, man. Because Brandon Adams, that was a good fight too, man. Overall, it's a couple y'all up in here. What was your grade on that card? What was your grade on that card, man? Appreciate the 25 likes too, man. Thank you so much, man. This is going to have the boxing community guys mad, you know? Especially the boxing guys that be in secret competitions, right? Because what I notice about a lot of the boxing content creators, they don't really know how to do them. They know how to try to do you or undermine you, right? Instead of doing them. Conor got his ass kicked by... that's when he threw the... is that when he got locked up in the city? When he assaulted the bus and all that? Is that one? Shadow Company? Right? Is that one? It was, right? Yeah, I remember that. That was in my backyard. That was at MSG. He got locked up by the NYPD. Who's going to win the game, the Chiefs or Eagles? I'm going, look, I like the Chiefs. I like the Eagles. Because, you know, they both got guys, Patrick Mahomes and what's the name? But I got to go with the Eagles, man. I'm from New York. I go to Philly a lot, man. Shout out to Philly, man. I go to Philly a lot. So I'm going with the Eagles. Right? I never been to KC. I don't got nothing against KC. A couple of my favorite football players played on KC that I used to have jerseys. Derek Thomas. Remember Derek Thomas? He died. Flipped his truck over. But I love Derek Thomas. I love the Nigerian Nightmare. Remember Christian Okoye? Right? Maybe I'll do a football live later. Football is Americans' game, right? But how was the content looking, man? 8 in the building. Let's get the likes up, man. We are, look, if you give me another like, man. I'll go in there and get my Glock. I'll show you my Glock. Let's get the likes to 30. I'll break down my Glock. I'll go put up my 9mm and go get my Glock. My Glock is much nicer than this. There we go, 26. All right, so you know what? Somebody did that, so I'm gonna go get my Glock. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go, look, I'm gonna go put this up right here. I'm gonna go get my Glock. My Glock is much nicer. I gotta change, well, I ain't gonna change my holster, but I'm gonna go get my Glock real quick. All right, 27. We almost at 30. Yeah, now this is my favorite. This one right here is my favorite. I ain't gonna hold you. Right? That's 3. We cocked it 3 times, y'all. Now we know she's empty. Yes, we know she's empty. Why in the car, not the table? Right, look, we know she's empty. Look down the barrel right there. Ooh, look, ooh, man. This is my favorite, my Glock 19, man. Jay Wood, it don't matter. It don't matter. Now, I'm in New York, so we only allow 10 rounds. 10 rounds, man. You know, I can't wait to retire and leave up out of New York so I can get the extendos and all that. But you see gun safety, man. Hand ain't on the trigger. Now this is my favorite right here. This is my favorite carry concealed piece right here. Glock. Now she's ready to go. Now she's ready to go. Look, now it's on the table. There you go. Look, that's the table right here. So, yo, sometimes I ride around with it like that, man. Cause you know I gotta carry concealed. Sometimes I ride around with it like this in New York. I leave it right there. Right? Well, you know what a lot of times what I do, right? Right? I leave it right there. Well, I'll take the clip out. I'll take the clip out. Yo, you would be afraid if that Glock was a SIG. Why you say that? Why you say that? Why would I be afraid? I wouldn't. You know, yeah, you know my favorite gun is a Desert Eagle. A big desert, man. But a desert, a SIG has been going off. Oh, okay. I like Glocks though, man. I'm a Glock man. I'm a Glock man. Glocks don't show, right? You know, they're easier to conceal, right? SIG suck. I'm a Glock man. You know, I like the Glocks, man. And like I said, I like my pocket rocket, my little 380. That's my backup piece. Ride with a judge all day. Okay, you got a big boy, huh? The judge, you got a big boy. I can't wait to leave New York, man. Like New York to me, right? It took me forever to get my gun license and get legit and all that. Like, yo, when you go to some of these down south states and shit, it's so easy to get guns. Some of these states, all you need is a license. You can carry, open carry and all that, right? Like New York, man. And that's why I stay away from a lot of dudes up here, because I know a lot of dudes can't move like this in New York. They can't move like this, man. And I know they be trying to trick me out my spot. I'll be like, nah, man. Get out of line with me. Right? He said, peace and blessings. Samal Warren, what's going on? Yeah, we've been talking about Crawford all morning, man. Hopefully all is well with you, man. Philly in the building, man, right? Whatever you want to talk about, unknown, what you want to talk about, man. We was talking about Terrence Crawford's greatness. I didn't get to Charlie Kirk yet. I might just do a whole separate Charlie Kirk live. Yo, the Desert Eagle is a horrible weapon for self. I know, that's why listen. This is my self-defense weapon right here, man. I like the Desert Eagle to go upstate and shoot. I just like to shoot that in the woods. Right? I like to go in the woods, upstate New York, and have one of those, man, and see a bear or something, right? I like, because you know the Desert Eagle, the bullet is nice and big. That shit'll take a bear down, man. Right? SIG 357. Oh man. Another SIG guys in here. Shout out to Samal Warren. 357. Yeah, my man likes the 4-4 long, man. He's a Dirty Harry type of guy, man. See, those like, listen, if you live in the country in the South, those type of guns are cool, man. But I'm in New York, man. I need something real smooth that don't show. But like I said, when I relocate and I retire and I move to the South, you know, I'm gonna be on my Dirty Harry. Look, I took my cowboy hat off. I'm representing my brand now, right? But I'm gonna get me the big cowboy pieces like that, man. You know, with my cowboy boots on and stuff. Ah, man, yo, Samad, man, he said the SIGs are garbage, man. The Glock, yes, Glocks is the way to go, man. Glocks is the way to go. SIGs are more expensive too, man. They do have a lot of malfunctioning problems, man. They do. But to each his own, man. It's all about what you're comfortable with. See, like, I'm comfortable with this, right? Because of the grip. I love this grip right here. I just love this grip, man. Right? This is that, look, I grew up on some gun shit, man, right? This right here gives me that doughboy feel. Yeah, remember Boys in the Hood? Doughboy said, you got a problem here? Yeah, we got a problem here. That's what this gives me. Yeah, we got a problem here. Yeah, we got a problem here. Have you used a shadow system weapon? What is that? Yo, since we talking, and fill us in, man. I used to carry a handgun. Now I just carry an AR. Oh, man. What state are you in, man? What state are you in, man? Like, we can get ARs here, but they're modified. They're modified. Everything in New York, when you get good assault rifles here in New York, everything is modified. Unless you're police. Now, police, ex-police, retired police, correction officers, they can get whatever. AK-47s, all that good stuff. We can't get that, man. That's why I can't wait to leave, man. Like, we can get it, but if you get caught with it, you're going to get locked up. You're going to lose your license, all that good stuff. So it's not worth it. NYC can't get anything. Anybody can get anything, but it's like, is it legal to have? Is it legal to have? I have an AR-15 pistol I carry. Ooh, that's nice, Travis. That's nice. Yeah, because y'all let them take y'all rights. It's like Cali. Now, you know what it is, Gorilla TV? It ain't that. New York. New, if you know, man, certain states, you know how it is, man, with certain states, man. But it doesn't stop people from carrying. That's why I keep my shit on me, man. That's why I keep my shit on me, man. You know how many people have illegal guns on them, right? I used to be like that when I was younger, right? Yo, look, I'm gonna share a quick story with y'all, right? I've been licensed to carry for many years now. Like, I had a gun permit for many years, but now they changed the law so we can carry concealed, and I had that for some time now. But I used to always have guns, right? I remember going to an event, right? I went to an event, and luckily for me, this time I did not have my gun on me, right? But I remember being at an event, right? Yo, and this dude, right? Yo, luckily for me that day, all I had was camera equipment and other things. Because I would have got locked up, man. Yo, I would have got locked up, right? And if you know about New York City, remember they had to stop and frisk, right? And it was like that. I think they still have it, but they don't do it like how they used to. That was like one of the most illegalest things, man, where they could just frisk you for no reason, right? And I remember being at an event, right? And the dude made a scene, right? And he was like, yo, he was screaming. And he was like, yo, my nephews is right there. Yeah, and they got that on them. Yo, if the police didn't jam us up, the police jammed us up, man. And like I said, luckily for me, I did not have no weapon on me. I had a knife and other shit, but knives is legal. As long as, you know, the palm of your hand and all that, knives are legal. I had camera equipment. But I was like, look, imagine I would have had my gun, I would have got locked up on the humble. On the humble, man. And then it was at that day when I was like, you know what? I remember one of my co-workers, they put me on. I took the proper procedures after that, and I've been legit ever since, man. Yeah, Jaden, NYC is the worst, man. I was working, man. Look, when the 24 years ago, I remember I was a temp on this job right here. I wasn't even full time yet. I was a seasonal worker when the buildings hit. I remember it like it was yesterday. They made, because remember when that happened, we got a lot of overtime that day, because when the buildings and all that fell, the fire departments, everybody was like, everybody had left. So the different departments, because I work with a lot of volunteer firefighters, so they had to go man the fire stations in the city, because it was a wild day, man. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember that, man. What you say? Hold on. Yeah, I know my people's from up north, but I'm talking about all the restrictions. But glad you smart and carry. Yeah, man. We have a lot of restrictions in New York, man. Man, I always had this on me. That's why I be like, when dudes be talking mad reckless to me, right? And I'll be like, yeah, bro, leave it alone, man. Because I'm not playing with you, man. I'm not playing with you, man. You come at me with any hostile energy, a weapon or something, I'm not gonna hesitate, man. I'm gonna get on my police shit. I'm gonna tell you, stand down. I'm gonna say, yo, stand down, man. Stay over there. right? I'm gonna say stay over there, man. Do not come in my comfort zone, man. Are you threatening me? Huh? Are you threatening me? Look, this is a nice gun right here, though, man. Look, I got another gun in there. I ain't gonna show it. That's the gun that I'm training my kids to shoot with. He said that tooth died in a corn dog bite. Nah, no, it didn't. This tooth, I was on a dirt bike and I chipped it. Never got it fixed, and it just kept, going and going. But it's all good, man. I look like my feet hurt. Do I? I don't think so. My feet feel fine, man. I got good feet, man. I got good feet, man. But I look like my feet hurt. I'll engage with you right now. What makes it look like my feet hurt? Because I'm sitting in my car. What made you articulate that thought of me sitting in the car that my feet hurt? Look like you chipped your tooth. Crosswalk button. I don't know what that means, man. Grandma's Day 32 said, what up, beauty? Oh, we hit 32. All right, let's get to 40 now, y'all. Let's get to 40 likes, man. Let's get the likes up to 40, man. Appreciate that, man. Maybe we'll do a little gun talk, right? Maybe we'll do a little gun talk, man. Subscribe. Thank you, Light. What is that? Light Blue 9. Appreciate you. And you probably hit the like button, man. We got an extra like. Thank you. Thank you. What you say? When they have 40, let's get another slide rack. Oh, you want me to slide the rack? I'll do it right now. We at 33. Let's get it up to 30. Let's get it up to 40 so we can slide the rack back. He wants me to slide the rack back, man. How you chew with that tooth? Like this. Look, you want me to chew on something? Oh, I just ate already. Damn, I ate my what's the name? Hey, Shanewz, they send the haters because Canelo got his air. Nah, they was cool, man. Samad, man, my shit been rocking and rolling now, man. For the last couple of weeks. The Car Chronicles, the Cowboy Trucker Diaries. You know what it is, Samad? See, what they realize is I'm too consistent, right? And they know I'm not going nowhere now, as far as like with the content. And what they also realize is I don't want to network with the boxing community like that no more. Cause to me, the boxing community that sit online is a bunch of weirdos. They're fake. They don't really support boxing. They're not official, man. A lot of these guys are programmed, want to be celebrities, man. Cash 75 in the building, man. Salute, Cash. How you been, good brother? How you been, man? I'm just chilling, man. I gotta rinse you up, Cash. Cash 75, I gotta rinse you up, man. I'm about to rinse you up, good brother. You know, you've been rocking and rolling over here, man. Let me rinse you up, Cash. You know? Let me rinse you up, good brother. There's your rinse, Cash. You got your rinse, good brother. You know? I called it, right, Cash? Yo, listen, I didn't call it, man. I'm a student of the game, Cash. Cash, I'm a student of the game, man. And, like, I had the privilege of actually covering Bomac and them for years. I actually had the privilege of interviewing Bomac, Steven Nelson, Bernie the Boxer, been on my platform numerous times, many interviews. And see, one thing about me, and Bernie will tell you this, Bernie will probably get this and somebody will send this to him. I watch these guys. These guys are successful. And I watch what they do, right? And I take pieces of what they do and I incorporate it with what I do with the children and different things. And studying them, right? And seeing how they move as a unit. And everybody plays an intricate role, right? One guy might be the steering column. The other guy might be the brakes. The other guy might be, the engine. Everybody plays a role. I studied that, man. And I just knew, man. Like, I called it when he beat up Earl Spence, man. I was like, yo. And I tried to warn Earl and them. Like, yo, get y'all shit together. They're going to fuck you up. But EJ and his team and his people, they had sold their soul. They lost sight of everything. And it is what it is, man. Yes, he has a very solid crew. He has a very solid crew. He said these fools know who hit them, especially those in the background. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. Once we get to we get to 40, my man wants me to rack it again. I'm gonna rack it again, man. Salute to the chat, man. When I'm driving, yo, this is my Silver Surfer, man. Yeah, we are 3 away. We get to 40 likes, I'll rack it for y'all again. This is my Silver Surfer, man. I'm in a Chevy. Next year, I'll be in a big Chevy truck, man. Speaking of that, I should be doing some deliveries. Let me see what's going on, man. It is. I worked this weekend. I made a lot of good OT. So I got lazy on my company. But not so much, because this is one of my companies too. And the streaming is growing. And my nephews and them be always telling me to stream more. They want me to continue streaming, so that's what I'm doing. One more like, man. 39. We get to 40, I'm a racket for y'all, man. I'm a racket for y'all. We're gonna do the gun safety again, man. We're gonna do the gun safety. We need one more like, man. Get the likes up, man. Smash the like. Here we go. 40 likes. Here we go. Look, I took the clip out. So now the first thing you want to do, you see my hand is not on the trigger. My hand is not on the trigger, right? This is the Glock 19 Generation 5, right? Hand is not on the trigger, because your hand should never be on the trigger unless you're going to fire your weapon, right? Now, he says rack it. You're going to rack it 3 times to make sure there is nothing in the chamber. 1, right there. I know there's nothing in the chamber. 2, 3 times, racked it. Now, we look down. Nothing in the chamber. So now I know there's no live rounds in here. This gun is safe, right? This gun is safe. Now the rounds are right here. When I get her ready to go, she gonna be ready to go. All right, gun safety right here. You are at 40 according to my stats. Yes, I'm at 41 now. Let's get it up to 50. Don't get your channel banned, fam. Can't show weapons on live. This is educational tutorial. What am I doing? I watch YouTube. Guys do this all the time. I am properly showing how to handle a gun. Right? Inventus, right? I'm properly showing how to handle a gun. As you can see, it's empty. Right? There it is right there. Now, she's ready to go again. You do have options. Shanewz Boxing LLC, Media Marketing Management Consultant Agent. Overlooked, lied on, aka No Jealous Fan Zone. We don't network with jealous YouTube boxing fans, especially the ones that, shout out to the 41 likes. They sit online, they talk boxing, but they don't hit the like button. Thank you for the likes, man. Appreciate that. But yes, that was for educational purposes only, man. But yes, Terrence Crawford is one of the GOATs, man. He is a GOAT, man. And like I said, Shanewz Boxing LLC, goods and services. You do have options, Seymour's, merchandise, right? All that good stuff, man. Serious inquiries only. If you're a fighter and you're looking for representation, come holler at me, man, behind the scenes. 15% though, man. I'm Mr. 15% now. You might have wanted to lock in with me when I was 5%, but when I was talking that 5%, a lot of these guys that sit online were secretly trying to compete with me. I don't know why. They should have been networking, right? They call themselves networkers, but they don't network. They're net haters, right? and net haters. But man, that sun is gleaming right here. I might have to move up, man. Can y'all see me good or what, man? Can y'all see me good? Let's get to 50 likes now, man. We have 41. 9 away from 50. But let's go over here real quick. All right, let's go over here. How's the content looking too, by the way, man? Let me see how I'm looking. I never even checked the audio, man. I could have been on here the whole time. The audio could have been off, right? Hopefully my audio was good for y'all. Let me look and see, man. Oh yeah, we good. Look. We good. Just wanted to make sure, man. I didn't even do that check, man. Content is always great. Thank you, Cash 75. That's why you are a member of the team now, man. You are Team Shanewz Boxing, man. You are Team Jones, man. You are a part of the team, man. Right? That's why I slid you your monitor status, man. Now, when you over here and you see these guys come over here and they start with the because that's what they do. Sometimes they send the trolls over here. They're gonna send the trolls to come over here. They're gonna talk they're gonna talk all of that, you know. Yeah, I'll pull up in the shade, man. They're gonna talk all of that, you know, the homophobic stuff, all of that stuff, man. You got to be able to monitor all of that for me, good brother. You know, I need guys like you to watch the channel. The trolls can't do anything, but yeah, that's a fact too, man. 42, man. Appreciate the likes. Let's get the likes up to 50, right? How's the content looking, man? You know, and you know, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is a boxing live stream, right? Because a lot of people said I started not doing boxing live stream. I didn't even really talk Charlie Kirk, man. I wanted to talk some more Charlie Kirk, but I've been just talking boxing. But like I said, most of the boxing guys that sit around, they be in secret competitions. They're weirdos, man. They're turnoffs, man. They're turnoffs, man. These guys are not real fans. But I think now a lot of these fake boxing content channels, these fake boxing content influencers, what Turkey Al-Sheikh is doing and Jake Paul is doing, and now Netflix is really pushing them out, man. Because these guys was all doing fight parties last night, right? A lot of these guys were doing fight parties, right? And I always said that from back in the day. I'm like, yo, when these fights was on pay-per-view and you're doing a fight party, right? And you acting like all these people are watching you, you're just exposing the fact that if somebody is watching you commentate a fight, are they watching the fight? I did a little bullshit fight party, but it wasn't. I was watching the fight. And I was, you know, you heard that, and a couple of people, they was trying to tell me to show the fight. I was like, nah, the fight's on Netflix. Show it yourself, right? But that's the boxing community, bunch of jealous crabs, man. Bunch of jealous crabs. Thank you for the 42 likes. Keep running it up. Crawford is on Mount Rushmore now, man. And I think what Crawford also did, like I said yesterday, it kind of exposed Jamel Charlo.
Where's the speaker?
What?
Where's the speaker at?
What speaker?
Speaker.
What speaker?
Speaker that we have.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Top of the morning, WCS.
The morning we already did this one.
All right? Crawford exposed the game last night, though, boy. Not only did he expose the game, he exposed a lot of these fake influencer content creators, man. They didn't even want to pop out because they knew they had no motion. Jimmy's over here. Salute, Jimmy. Shout out to you, Jimmy. Jimmy saying, yo, Jimmy, man, you turned it up yesterday, Jimmy. You had Tyler. You and Tyler was going back and forth, man. You and Tyler was going back and forth, man. Cass said, the WWE had the deal. Yeah, you and Trey, man, he got scared. Yeah. Yo, Jim, you had that pressure on Trey yesterday, man. You had that pressure. Oh, Malik came through already, WCS. He was in here earlier. Malik was holding down the chat. He was holding down the chat. Man, he was holding down the chat earlier, man. But Malik gave Crawford his flowers, man. He said Crawford was one of the greats. Way earlier. I've been on for almost 2 hours, man, in the car Chronicles, man. And I want to shout out the 42 likes. Because look, yo, the 42 likes makes all these boxing content creators that was in competition with me for content, they look real goofy now. They look goofy. Because not only do they not do nothing in boxing, this week really just showed it, man. A lot of these guys that sit around and organize live streams, right? Some of them were even out there, but they wasn't outside. They wasn't outside, man. They didn't cover no events. Listen, if you went to Vegas this week and you ain't cover no events, you looking real crazy out here, man. You looking real crazy out here, man. If you was in Vegas and you ain't cover no events, the media workout was free. It's free to go play the Blue Fountain Hotel. But I get it, right? Because see, a lot of you fake content influencers didn't have no access. And you sit on your platforms and you want the people to think that you got so much clout. You want the people to think that you do so much in boxing. But this week right here showed that you do absolutely nothing in boxing other than sit online as a scammer. Yo, listen. Mac, no disrespect. The Charlo brothers and a lot of those PBC fighters. Caleb Plant, right? Yo, Canelo destroyed those guys, brother. Canelo destroyed those guys, man. He destroyed those guys, man. Right? Remember, he made his running through those guys, man. It's not a question, man. There's levels to this, man. The only PBC fighter to do Canelo like that was Floyd Mayweather, man. And he did a younger, green, lighter Canelo like that. Bud Crawford handled a big, strong Canelo, man. It's not even a question. Matt, you might have to go back to the beginning. I already exposed that, man. I said Charlo needs to go back in hiding now, man. What Bud Crawford did to Canelo Alvarez yesterday, it makes Charlo look bad, man. He said Canelo seemed to rock Crawford a couple times. He did. Look, he did. Look. This exchange right here, Mac and Cash. Look at this exchange right here, right? This exchange right here put Jamel Charlo to bed, man. Charlo is a kitten. Charlo is a kitten, bro. He never needs to say Terrence Crawford's name again. Well, he's a kitten. Smash the like button, man. Look at that, man. Nah, man. Look. That's all. Yeah, look. Yeah, that's all you need to know, right? Appreciate that like, man. Let's get the likes to 50. That's all you need to know, right? And then pay attention to this, right? When he fought Charlo, right? You hear the band. They over there jamming, man. Yeah, when he fought Charlo, right? He was like, you will see. Remember? Yeah, remember Charlo talked all that shit, right? Yo, Canelo knew. He was like, yo, you will see, right? Yo, it's levels, man. He didn't disrespect Crawford like that. And then after the fight, he gave Crawford his flowers because he knew Crawford was the truth. But he knew that Charlo's was a joke, man. Respectfully. He was like, you will see. You will see, right? It's levels, man. He said it himself. That Crawford is better than Mayweather, man. Mayweather's gonna pop back out now. Yeah, I know that, right? If he hasn't already. Has Mayweather posted anything on social media? Yeah, I'm almost at 2 hours, y'all. Look, I gave y'all a fire 2 hours, man. I appreciate the 43 likes, man. Thank you so much, man. The likes go a long way. And I got 16 gifts. I don't know what that is, man. I gotta figure that out, man. But somebody donated 16 whatever. He said it's cash. Maybe it does trickle over the cash. I don't know. Like I said, I'm really learning the streaming game, man. But thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, these old goofy ass, grown weirdo content creators, man. They got exposed this week once again, man. Yeah, these niggas was out there, right? Yeah, they was out there with no motion, man. No motion at all, man. Like, yo, listen, if you went to Vegas this week for the fights and you didn't cover nothing at the fights and you're a big time content creator, quote unquote, you look crazy right now, man. You look like what you are, a scammer, a fraud. You look like what you are, a scammer and a fraud, man. And that's a lot of y'all, man. That's a lot of y'all, man. Like I said, they were free, yo. Or a lot of the events leading up to the fight were free. Like, my people supposedly went to the weigh-in. And I was like, yo, you should have been posting your pictures or just to be in that weigh-in. I think it was like, it looked like it was like 20,000 people at the weigh-in, man. See, a lot of people don't know how to do content because they watch scammers too much. Like, if you was at the weigh-in and you was amongst that, it looked like it was like 20,000 people there, man. At the weigh-in. At the weigh-in. Friday. At the weigh-in. Yo, know what I want to talk about too, real quick? Hold on, let me read your comment. Stoppage. Yo, what was your thoughts on the Steven Nelson stoppage, man? Yo, Steven Nelson got stopped in the first round, man. Yo, Steven Nelson got stopped in the first round. Did y'all see that, man? I thought it was a terrible stoppage, man. They should have scored it a knockdown, right? And gave him a shot. But they didn't do that, man. They didn't do that, man. Right? They did not do that. What they did was they stopped the fight, right? I got the footage right here. Let's look at this footage real quick, y'all. Yo, if Steven Nelson would have did his thing, they had a good run, man, because what's the name got a draw. But he had a hell of a showing. Lester Martinez, right? Steven Nelson got blitzed and they stopped the fight, which they shouldn't have, but you know, it's the ref's discretion. Look, this was crazy.
Santana was taking the measure with the right hand and was really short with it early.
That's 4 or 5 right hands from Santana landing. Nelson got to make an adjustment here. Referee steps in. Right goes Santana.
That's it.
That was foul, right? Yo, like that. Yo, that was foul, right? Not for nothing. That was foul. 44, man. 6 away from 50, man. I'm going to stay on till I get 50 likes, man, since I'm 6 away from 50, right? Yo, his hands were still up. Yo, but you know what? You know why the ref probably got away with that? If you listen to him, right? He said, yo, show me something, Steve. Show me something. He didn't show him nothing, right? But the thing that fucked it really up, right? To me, right? Like, how he waved it off. It was like, all right, you stopped the action. You should have just gave him the count. But then he waved it off. But Steven Nelson's reaction to me, too, that's what kind of, like, he had the delayed reaction, like, oh, you stopped the fight. But it was just all bad, man. There we go. 4 away, man. 4 more. We want to get to 50, man. We want to get to 50 likes, man. But I just think, like, he you know, that was a big stage for Steven Nelson, man. Shout out to Vegas, man. Hit that like button from Vegas, man. Are you still partying? Are you still partying, man? I know y'all was turned up last night, man. It's 7:30 in Vegas, man. Are you just now getting in? Party like a rock star. Party like a rock star. Are you just now getting in? You know what's this? Let's get the lights up, y'all. Look, you notice how I don't be asking for donations, man. We have 47 likes. We're 3 away, right? We're 3 away from 50, man. Let's get the lights up, man. I didn't ask for one donation, man. I just want the likes, man. Get the likes to 50. Yo, you was turned up in the ER, man. Hopefully you're all right, man. Hopefully you're all right, man. Hopefully you're all right, man. You know, hopefully you're all right, man. But I know fight nights in Vegas, the club scene be nasty, man. Are you from Alaska? Shout out to Alaska, man. I know the club scenes. The club scenes after fight nights in Vegas, it be different, man. It be different. Yo, great question, Mac. What do I think about Devin versus Brian Norman Jr.? I like the fight, man. I like Devin's confidence. I see they booed him. Yeah, they booed Devin and Bill yesterday. Right? We're gonna see. Right? I think that Brian Norman definitely has the power, but we gotta see if he can land that power, man. Because contrary to the narratives that are out here being pushed, Devin Haney's not Centillion. Devin Haney is not the other dude he just fought in Japan. See, a lot of fans that sit online and talk boxing, they're programmed. These guys, and shout out to the guys over there at Top Rank, Brad Jacobs and Brad Goodman. The 3-run fight that Brian Norman has been on, right? Stopping these guys, right? Was great matchmaking. These are guys that stood right in front of Brian Norman Jr. They stood in front of him. See, I don't like to go into in depth, right? Because game is to be sold and not told. You heard that? But we'll find out, though, man. We'll find out. And my nephew, look, look, Jihad Tucker sparred Brian Norman Jr. I got the tapes. Man. Right? I never put him out. But I know some things, man. I know some things, right? You're a casual boxing fan, but you're still a fan nonetheless, man. Yeah, it was crazy. Well, yo, what went down, Aqua? It was a lot of fights. A lot of guys were getting beat up, right? Yeah, it was a lot of fights, right? A lot of guys got beat up, right? Because Crawford won. I said it was going to happen. Aqua's on TV, right? A lot of guys got beat up, right? A lot of guys got beat up, right, Aqua? Can you go give me a drink? A lot of guys got beat up, right, Aqua?
I'm not Aqua.
Nah, I'm talking to somebody in the chat. A lot of guys got beat up, right? That's why the ERs was packed, right? There was 70,000 people in there, man. Canelo had a lot of fans in there. Probably a lot of Crawford clown fans got jumped on. If you know about the fights, man, the fights do go down at the fights, man. Even into the early 2000s, it was prime then. Yeah, Crawford's the man. His daughters and his sons, they all was in the ring. Go get me that sweet tea, please. I want a little bit. Go get it for me. It's one in the refrigerator. Go get me the one out the refrigerator. Man, 2 hours called Chronicles, man. Listen, this is boxing. Now, for my boxing subscribers and my boxing people, don't pop up on here later when I talk about Charlie Gardner. I gave y'all 2 hours of boxing. I mean, not Charlie Gardner, Charlie Kirk. Because I'm going to talk about Charlie Kirk later. Can you go get the iced tea for me, please?
They still wear the hell.
They did?
No, they did. They have a new one. I don't know what they put the old one.
Oh, man. I'll go over there and find it.
Johnny's outside right now, I think.
Huh?
Johnny's outside.
All right, who cares? Here, take the go.
No.
Go.
Stop.
But I think the Brian Norman Jr. fight and Devin Haney gonna be a good fight. That's a good card too. That's the next big card, right? The next big boxing real card, because I think the Tank Davis event is before that, or they might be like a week before Tank. I don't know.
Daddy, can dogs have peanuts?
No.
Why
No.
can't they have peanut butter then?
No. But how is the content looking now? Yeah, Tank Davis is fighting Jake Paul. Let me look that up right now. I'll tell you when that fight is happening, man. I think those fights are they're like a couple of days off from each other. Yeah, November 14th, right? So they fight the 14th, which is a Friday night in Atlanta. And then that following Saturday is Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr., David Benavidez, and Lions in the Camp, my guy. And also, who else is on that card? The young boys fighting for the title. Abdullah Mason. That's over there though. That fight, I don't think that fight is on Netflix either. That's a DAZN card. This thing, DAZN Matchroom. Because Turkey Al-Sheikh said he's not doing no more pay-per-views. Man, I gave y'all a good 2 hours, man. This is for my boxing heads, man. 47 likes, man. I wanted to get 50 likes, but it's all good. I'm cool with 47. We almost hit the 50 mark. These are the car chronicles, y'all. But I think I'm gonna jump on a couple orders now, man. Yo, Mac, I appreciate you, man. I'm looking at my app right now. I think I might look. I said I wasn't gonna do no orders this weekend, but I think I am, man. Just a couple.
Like I said, a lot of people
said
I haven't fought anybody. I can't sell. I don't have no personality. They just wrote me off for years and years. It all came to a halt tonight. Anybody can be a nobody. Like I said, a lot of people doubted me. A lot of people said I haven't fought anybody. I can't sell. I don't have no personality. They just wrote me off for years and years. And it all came to a halt tonight. Anybody can be a nobody. Like I said,
now when they run with this, right? I'm gonna tell you what they're about to run with, right?
Anybody can be a nobody.
You know what they're gonna be using for Crawford right now? Hated or love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gonna shine. Yo, that's what they about to be playing, man. Remember when y'all heard it first, man? Hated or love it, the underdogs on top, right? That 50 Cent song, man. Hated or love it, man. Hated or love it, the underdogs on top, man. Now, y'all guys, don't try to kill Crawford's brand, man. Don't kill his brand now, man. Because a lot of you niggas is jealous fans. No motion having clowns, bums. Don't kill his brand, man. Just be a fan, man. Yo, be a fan, man. A lot of you niggas was out there, y'all didn't get no coverage, man. You niggas is terrible, man. You niggas was terrible. Yo, listen, they had the Fan Expo this weekend. You niggas should have pulled up some of those events, man. Right? Yo, quick question, right? What y'all think about Shakur Tiafimo, man?
Have you been hit by anybody that strong before?
I've been hit harder.
No, in a real fight, not a sparring.
In a real fight. Not Avanesian, but Mean Machine.
Mean Machine.
Canelo.
Facts. Mean Machine.
To be honest, for sure, this is definitely a signature win. You know, moving up 2 weight classes, being the B-side.
Yo, I didn't see the entrance, man. Yo, listen. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. Yo, I dozed off, man. Yo, what was the entrance? I missed the entrance. Yo, when I look, cause I was lounging, man. I was in my lazy boy chair. And that fight before put me to sleep, man. The Fernando Vargas fight put me to sleep. So I was in my chair like this. And I fell asleep on that fight, man. But I got up and Crawford and them was in the ring already. Round 1 was about to kick off. Cause the Fernando Vargas, Kalen what's name fight put me to sleep. What was his entrance, man? I missed all of that, man. I missed all of that. I didn't catch his entrance. Yo, not for nothing, right? Oh, he bought a guitar case down to the ring, like the movie Once Upon a Time. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, Bud be on this shit. I gotta catch the rewind, man. I'll catch it. Yo, listen, not for nothing. Did you see all the PBC? Yo, look, they did the PBC guys dirty, right? I'm telling you, cause Wilder was there. A lot of the PBC fighters was there. Yeah, they did them dirty. Yo, did you see the Fight Hype interview, right? Yo, Fight Hype. This is why I tell you, a lot of you, and you fighters need to catch up to this. Yo, these content creator bigger platforms, they don't respect y'all. Did y'all see the interview, right? Yo, Fight Hype TV, whatever reporter that was, right? Yo, he was talking to Andre Berto, right? Yo, he was clearly interviewing Andre Berto, right? Yo, Shakur Stevenson and Jay Prince happened to be walking through to go to the, what's the name? Yo, the dude mid-interview just blew it on Yo, literally blew it on Andre Berto, bro. Nasty work. Look, I gotta find that real quick. I'm gonna find that. I seen that last night, and I said, yo, I'm gonna talk about that when I talk boxing. Right? They probably edited it out now. Because they knew that was embarrassing. Ellie Setback, all of them was there. But it was fight hype. They like play Andre Berto, man. Yeah, they probably took it down, man. Yeah, see, they edited it, man. They edited it, cause this is it right here. Cause they know they made what's name look bad. There it goes. Look at this. Look at this. Look how nasty this is.
I think, like I said, we just need to see. We need to see because I'm trying to make sure, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to see. Oh, we have a superstar in the house. What's up, Jigo? How was the face-off yesterday?
What? Good. Did y'all peep that? Hit the like button for that, man. Yo, hit the like button for that. That's nasty work. But see, this is what happens when you don't respect real media, right? Yo, they was talking to Andre Berto, right? You see, he was mid-sentence. Whatever question they was answering him. Yo, Shakur Stevenson came by. Yo, they just brushed him off. Andre Berto's a former world champion. That's why I fell back from doing media. Because you see how now that, look, it's cool when they do it. The shoe is turned. Look how you guys, a lot of you fighters, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all overlook real content media guys and did shit like what was just done to him. Oh, your platform's not big enough. You don't do enough views. Look how they just did that man right there. Did y'all catch that? And I'm clipping this. 2 hour mark, 13 minutes. I'm using that right there. I'm gonna use that. But look how they did that, man. Clear as day, right? Yo, he's doing an interview, right? Yo, they just brushed him.
But by decision or? But by decision or maybe salvage by Canelo. I think, like I said, we just need to see. We need to see because I'm trying to make sure, you know, I mean, I'm just trying to see. We have a superstar in the house. What's up, Jigo? How was the face-off yesterday? It was good, it was good. Did you say anything?
Yo, look, yo, he just left Andre Berto, bro. Yo, look. Yo, just left him, right? Yo, he's mid-sentence. That was awful. You hit the like button for that, man. For those of y'all that's in here and y'all really fuck with boxing, right? But that's what happens when you overlook media. Look, Ellie Setback said, oh, we have a superstar in the house, right? Yo, Ellie Setback said that the fight hype interviewer just brushed Andre Berto mid-interview. Didn't even finish the interview. I peeped that yesterday. I didn't talk about it. I'm talking about it now. Boxing content, man. Smash the like button, man. Crazy, nasty work out here. But look, that's how a lot of these fighters do content makers and media. Oh, you don't do enough views. Nobody watches your stuff. Look how he got done. And Andre Berto's a good dude, man. Good dude, man. Fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. He's one of Al Heyman's biggest advocates. Look how they did him. Yeah, that was awful. Rude. Nasty work. Facts, Cash. Facts. But yeah, I'm definitely going to use that clip. I'm not 404. That dude definitely eats corn vertical. Here these guys come, man. Yeah, here these guys come, man. But yo, listen, I appreciate the 48 likes, man. I'm about to wrap this up. There you go. Cash, that's why you a moderator. You got him out of here quick. Man. But I appreciate the 48 likes. Yo, the likes. I see it, Cash. I see it. Yo, the likes, 48 likes, right? Makes all these content creators, the boxing guys that always told me I never did views, the likes alone make them look weird. Especially when they sit online and they try to organize these things. I didn't organize this. If you notice, I got up, I came home, I got my kids some breakfast, right? And then I said, yo, I'm gonna do the Chronicles. And I was able to have people in here, right? 48 likes, a lot of back and forth in the chat, which is always good, right? But like I said, we're just growing, man. Continue to come through. Maybe I'll do the Charlie Kirk in a little while, man. Maybe I'll do the Charlie Kirk in a little while, man. But this is the Source Experience. Shanewz Boxing, media, marketing, management, consultant agent, streaming, man. How is the content looking now? No jealous fan zone Inc. You know, you do have options. And oh yeah, gun safety. Check out those gun safety tips that I was doing, man. Probably how to hold the gun, how to rack it, all that good stuff, man. But hey, what do I know?